Greetings and welcome to Creative Writing Poetry. My name is Mr. Cover and I will be your instructor this semester. Poetry needs to be read aloud. The earliest poems were oral in nature and probably existed before the written word. These were used as a means of communication, hence the use of repetition, rhythm, and rhyme, because these techniques made it easier to remember the poem. When people began writing, these tales were transcribed onto stone tablets, the earliest known ones being Tale of the Shipwrecked Sailor and Gilgamesh. As writing progressed beyond stone tablets, standardized forms of poetry evolved. However, these were still intended to be read aloud. This evolution has brought us to the free verse form popular today, yet, as poetry slams illustrate, poetry is still an oral art form. Although written and designed to tell a story, poetic art form differs from prose in the conciseness of the language. Because poetry is oral, every word, every phrasing, every breath, and every break needs to be carefully placed as to help create emotion and convey meaning. Many students come into this class wanting to begin with free verse, but as Bousset, Barnardov, and Wallace tells us in Writing Poems, what strikes one era as innovative and exciting may strike a later generation as worn and dated. To make it new, a poet must be familiar with poetic forms and styles of the past and present. You can know what remains to be written only if you already know what exists. Since I agree with this philosophy, the class will cover several established poetic forms before moving into the more modern free verse. In other words, this course is an introduction to the theory, technique, and terminology of poetry writing and practical experience in writing in the form. Upon successful completion of this course, you should be able to analyze poetry of various time periods, identify the elements of poetry in a given selection, apply the elements of poetry to your own compositions, and write original poetry. The purpose of this class is to teach you the beginning elements of these techniques. What you do with them is up to you. While you will be afforded a great deal of freedom in your writings, this class is not to be used as a bully pulpit. Do not write poems that are designed to promote or attack a worldview or lifestyle. Do not use this as a forum to tell whoever needs to be told whatever it is that you feel they need to be told. Focus on writing a good poem and relating more than alienating. Thank you for taking this class, and I'm looking forward to an exciting and productive semester.